everybody, my name is Kira.
My name is Linda, and today we're going to be doing the Hunger Games tag.
This tag was created by Jesse from Jesse the Reader, and he made it a few years ago when the first movie came out, and because Mockingjay Part 2 is coming out, we wanted to give it a proper goodbye, so we're going to do a few videos just so that we can say goodbye to this series that we love so much. The first question is, what district would you like to live in? We both said that we would want to live in District 4 because Finnick and swimming. Obviously, none of the districts are a nice place to live, but it seems like the nicest because of the ocean and you can kind of just sit there and look out at it and forget about your worries. So yeah, District 4.
So the next question is, what would you do to impress the game makers?
Because I'm small, I'm kind of like Rue, so I'm good at climbing. So I'd probably just do what she did because I'm not talented with any things like spears and swords and whatnot. Yeah. So yeah, I'd probably just show them some climbing skills.
I went with life skills. I don't really have a reason for it. Kira thinks it's because I'm a chef.
Then you can show them that you cook.
Yeah, but where am I gonna get food in the games? Where am I gonna find an onion and some meat and
no, you can find like edible plants.
Yeah, I'd go with life skills.
The next question is, what would you bring with you from home to the games? We both had the same answer.
A locket with a picture of our family in it.
Like the way Peter did, except for he had Katniss's family in it to give to her, but we'd bring a locket
bring our own
with our own
family.
family. No, I'd have a locket with Katniss's family in it.
You'd have one with my family in it?
Yeah.
And I'd have one with yours in it. What would be your weapon of choice?
One I'm going to say, I've only ever actually used one once, and it was a plastic one.
At a carnival!
But bow and arrow, because I wouldn't like to get close up fighting people with a dagger or anything. I'd rather just be able to hide up in the trees and like pick people off with my bow and arrow.
I chose Chinese ring daggers. They'd be fun! Like you get to twirl them around your finger.
But could you kill somebody with one?
Yeah.
Would you actually be able to get up close to somebody and kill somebody with it?
I wouldn't kill him.
And not die?
That one part.
You'd probably end up tripping while you're holding one and just stab yourself.
Yeah.
We'd probably be one of those people who would fall off their thing at the beginning of the games and blow up.
So yeah, Chinese ring daggers.
Bow and arrow. The next question is, would you take a chance and try to get something from the cornucopia?
Nope. I'd run and hide.
With me, I'd like to say that I would run because it's the smart thing to do, but I feel like I'd kind of be like Katniss where I'd see something and be like, well that's close enough, I might have a chance to get it, and then I'd run. But I wouldn't know unless I was in the moment, which I hopefully never will be.
I don't want to be in that moment, but okay.
No.
The next question is, what would be your strategy?
I kind of already explained mine. I'd do what Rue and Foxface did. I'd hide a bit, steal some stuff from other tributes.
With a little bit of Katniss up in the trees.
Yeah, Katniss up in the tree, picking people off with the bow and arrow. Just kind of stay away from everybody until they kill each other off or the game makers set the trees on fire.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
And the next question is, what tribute would you pick to be in an alliance with?
Finnick. Because he's big and he's strong and he's Finnick and he's pretty and he's Sam.
I'm torn between Katniss and Finnick because me and Katniss together with our bows and arrows would be pretty cool because we would just kill people off from a distance and she knows how to hunt, so that would be helpful.
But also if you chose Finnick, you'd be in the alliance with Katniss.
Yeah.
And everyone else.
If you chose Katniss, you'd be in alliance. So basically, either way it works. Like, overall, I'd say I actually would end up choosing Katniss because of all of her different skills that she has and because we both be the same age as well. So.
Yeah. Who introduced you to the Hunger Games?
Well, with me, I introduced myself to the books because I like to read and I went to the bookstore and I saw them and I read them and it was just after Mockingjay had come out, so luckily I didn't have to wait. It had just come out like a month or so before when I decided to read them, and so when I finished Catching Fire I was able to just go right into it, and basically that was quite a number of years ago. I'm really attached to this series because it was one of the first series I ever fell in love with.
My best friend who I've known since I was tiny, she read the books first. She read Hunger Games and then told me, you need to read it. It's all about these people. There's like 24 of them. They go into an arena. And I was like, you mean they go into a boxing arena? What are you talking about? I'm not reading that book. And they fight each other to the death. So they basically pummel each other to the death until, you know, there's like one person that's, I was like, nope, nope, nope. And then I actually read the book and understood understood the plot line.
What made you decide to read it then in the end?
Eventually she kind of wore me down after booking me about it.
The next question is, what is your favorite book in the trilogy?
I have to say Catching Fire. Because it's so like amazing to see everything that happens in it. But like it just shows the development of the characters and that they shouldn't be going through all of this.
And like how their relationships kind of develop and stuff.
Yeah.
With me, when I was younger, I would have said Catching Fire because it was always my favorite. I just loved it so much, and because Mockingjay to me when I was younger was just so depressing, and it took me a month to read it because I just did not want it to be over, and all the deaths just made me cry. But now that I'm older, I kind of really like Mockingjay, and even though it is depressing, I just notice so much more in it now, and the depth in it. The focus is kind of on propaganda and war and like.
When I was that age, I didn't know what the word propaganda meant.
Yeah, so I guess now that I'm older, I kind of understand a lot more of it. So I'm torn between the two because it's like the one I loved when I was younger and the one I love now, and okay, screw it. I think at the end of the day, I just have to say Catching Fire.
So the next question is, who is your favorite character?
We took quite a while to come to this decision, but we both agreed on the same character, and it is Katniss Everdeen. Because she's just such an amazing role model. Just thinking what she had to go through at our age and how she was so strong about it. And I just love how she shows her emotions and she's not this heroic character that like doesn't feel anything, and how she has her breakdowns, but they just make her stronger, and how she got through it in the end.
But also Jen. Jen's acting is amazing and it was perfect as Katniss, so.
Next question is, what was your favorite moment throughout the whole trilogy?
I had to go with the epilogue. It's cute, but then again, it's just like when the kids find out what they went through.
It's gonna be sad. We'll never know.
We won't know, but we can guess.
Whenever Katniss had to like show her skills to the game makers before both games, the first time when she shot the apple out of the pig's mouth, and then in the second one when she hung Seneca on like the rope. Because basically she's just complete badass in those moments, and I remember when I read the first book and that moment with the arrow, I was like, what? I mean, I have so many moments that I love, but it's just like, that was kind of the one that I remember just loving when I first read it. So the final question is,
what scene are you looking forward to the most in Mockingjay Part 2?
there are so many that we're looking forward to. The whole movie, really, to everything. I'm really looking forward to the whole scene in Tigress's shop, but also when Katniss makes that speech in District 2 before she gets... Oh, spoiler! Spoiler! That scene in District 2 when Katniss gives a speech just before she gets shot. I just love that whole scene and how powerful it is.
I have two scenes that I chose. One being the epilogue, as I've already said, that's my favorite scene from the books, so I can't wait to see that in the movie. The other one is the real or not real game that Katniss and Peeta play. I really hope that it's like word for word.
I know,
Like,
the whole you're a painter, you're a baker. Oh, that scene, if they leave it in, I'm going to be crying. We are very happy but also nervous to announce we're going to a pre-screening of Mockingjay Part 2, so we get to see it before it actually comes out. Don't even ask how we managed that. It's a long story.
It's a long, kind of shameful story.
Okay, so that is it for this tag. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more from us.
Leave a comment down below of what you're looking forward to seeing in Mockingjay Part 2.
That's it, really.
Think so?
Okay.
So, until next time, bye!
Carry a word. I'll carry a word.
The last question we have is, what scene are you most looking forward to in Mockingjay Part 2?
So the first question is, I don't know.
Great question. So the last question we have is, what is your favorite, So the last question we have is, what scene are you looking most forward to?